Hey, what's up everyone? It's Ducati Biker and welcome to the Ducati Biker channel. If you're new here, our goal for this channel is to spread the love and joy of riding Ducati motorcycles with our friends, owners groups, Ducatistas all over the world. Today, I have with me the brand new Ducati Gran Turismo V4 accompanied by a 1260S and a 1260 Black Edition, which happen to be both my favorite Diavels. And we're going to talk about some of the differences between this Diavel and the 1260S and obviously the blacked out 1260. So I'm not going to go too much in specifications. Those reviews have already been done. I want to go over personal feel about the bikes and obviously the difference. Everyone is asking me so much, which one would you go for? What's the difference? And I just want to start by saying these bikes have been completely redesigned. This has absolutely nothing to do with the 1260S. And we're just going to start by going over this bike real quick. On the S, you have the Öhlins suspension, which absolutely does it for me. I have to have Öhlins on my bike all the time. You have the Testa Stretta DVT motor in it with the trellis frame. And this has a desmodronic valve system in it. So you get that grunt, you get that power, you get that torquiness, and that flex that we've always had and loved from Ducati. Accompanied by the single-sided swing arm, you got the fatter tail here. This bike, for me, it just gives all the sensations of a real Diavel. I wasn't a fan of the first ones with the bigger round headlight. As soon as this one came out, I absolutely loved it. You're a little bit further back ergonomically, and you have that hot rod Lamborghini Audi feel to it with so much power. And that's when it brings me over to this bike, because now we have the V4 motor and we're talking about different categories. And what really surprised me about when I sat on the new V4 Diavel is the ergonomics. You immediately don't feel like you're on a sport cruiser. You're more on like a monster or a super sport, and you want to attack and feel more ergonomically like you could almost stick elbows out. You get comfortable until you realize you still have the big old fat wheel on the back, so then you have to, pace yourself. But going over this bike, you have the new Gran Turismo V4 motor. This is the similar one that they had in the Multistrada, also in the Pikes Peak, but obviously they've completely redesigned it and tuned it to fit this model and geometry of bike. They've redesigned the air ducts, to the headlights, to the blinkers, the rear view mirrors, the whole front end. Again, they've completely taken out the trellis chassis, and they wanted to make this a little bit more, what I say, user-friendly. So when people say, hey, which one do you like most? I say, guys, moving forward with Ducati, they want to make sure that this bike could be for a beginner, as well as someone who is an expert and loves the grunt and the power of Ducati. So this shares a lot of characteristics. Myself personally, the blacked out edition, it just, this is the Batman bike, If you want to be the Batman guy, the Batman bike, and have the gruntiest power and have that whole muscle car feel, this is the bike I would choose. And they also have another edition that unfortunately we couldn't have here today, but it's the Lamborghini 1260S Diavel, which is an absolute beautiful piece, limited edition Lamborghini. I'm sure if you guys are watching this review, you already know about it. But coming back to this bike, when someone asks me, okay, which one would you like out of all these three? Obviously, it would be an S of a black edition, because you'd have the full Termi system. You have this black whole dished single side swing arm and also rim, which is really unique that you don't have on the V4. So I like this dish in right here. Obviously we got our boys Ducati Bike special clear clutch parts right there. And then again, I really like this motor. It just speaks differently. If you want something more user friendly, you could plug in your phone and have all these electronics and stuff like that, which I love and endorse everyone to go towards the future, have this one. But there's just so much more beauty and characteristics on obviously older model Ducatis, which we all love and will endorse for the future. So other than that, we're gonna go for a spin. We got some great content coming your way. We're all gonna hop on the freeway and do some laps and share our experiences with the different bikes and models and see what we all feel like. So far, thanks to our newfound friend Bobby for lending me this bike from Ducati Newport Beach. It's been awesome. It's been a beautiful time here in Arizona, and also to our good friends from the Ducati Phoenix Owners Group, Tommy and Jordan, for joining us. And right now we're gonna hop on the bikes and go for a spin. If you guys have any questions about how I felt about the bike when I was riding it, this and that, like I said, a little bit more sportier, more muscle car, ergonomically friendly and user friendly. So again, I'm looking forward to seeing more special parts go on this bike. We already know that they come with a full Termi system. I mean, you could see these cans right here has completely been redesigned. So we're really looking forward to get rid of this, looking forward to maybe some different wheels and what Ducati bike and special parts they have for this bike. So other than that, stay tuned, and we'll probably be doing a review next year of the Diavel V4S when it comes out with the racier, sportier package. Probably see like a #1 slapped on there like the Pikes Peak and also the Panigale V4R this year. But other than that, I'm gonna keep talking. We should start riding. Signing out. Thanks, guys.